Hi, good afternoon. All of you ready for maths class? How are you? I hope all are fine and safe your home. Okay. Today we will discuss the new chapter, average, second chapter. Do you heard about average? That is a new term. I think didn't hear that word. All of you listen that Victor's channel class, average. You have understand that topic? Simple meaning, the average means the middle. Average means middle. Middle term. Average means a middle term. You know, our class, there's so many students in our class. The teacher divide that students in three parts. First of all, some students. I told that top 10 years. You know that top 10 years. That students are called above average students. Above average students. Some students are below average students. Somebody, that a large number of students are included in that middle term, middle, or that not a toppers, not a lowers. Somebody included that so many students are included in middle term. That students are called that average students. Okay, average students. That is full pass students, not that 10 rank, not included that 10 rank students, not included that last 10 students. These students are called average students. These are trying for best. Okay. Now you understand that what do you mean by average? Average means that middle term, middle number. In the case of max, that number average means that middle number. Okay. What is the use of average? What is the use of average? The average is used for comparing. Comparing that is same things. In the case of max mark, students are comparing that other students. In the case of max, not in other subject. Same subject, same class students. Another one, I give the one example. Your age. Somebody's age now 11 years age. 11 years old. Some students now finished your 12th birthday. Somebody ready for 12th birthday. Okay. Some students are 10 finished. First, so many students are now staying in 11 years old. What is the middle number or average year? Average years is 11 years. Understood? The 10 years, your 5th standard studying time, your age is 10 years. So many students now for coming that 11 years. The 11 is the average year. Okay, average years is 11 years. In 6th standard students, average years is 11 years. Another one is the taking your weight. Some students weight is taking and find out the average weight. Okay. Now I think all of you understood what is the term average. You only understood that a simple term average means the middle number. Average is the middle. In the case of doing problem, average is the middle term. Average is the middle term. What is the use of average? For forecasting. For forecasting. Next one, compare. Okay. What is the use of average? For forecasting. Next one, another one for comparing two things. Comparing two things. One example, another example is, what is the rainfall of the last 5 years? What is the rainfall of average rainfall? Not a correct number, but average rainfall. Average rainfall of Kerala that last 5 years. For comparing, want to use average. Next one, find out the average. One equation is given. What is equation? Total by number. Total by number. We want to simply understand another one. We already collected some amount for palliative pain, palliative amount, you know, the previous year. We give no one limit. How many money you have, that you give, no problem. You know, that time, in the case of 6th A, in the case of 6th A, the students are collected 1000 rupees. 1000 rupees. 6th A given 1000 rupees. That is no limit. How many amount you have that you want to give, no problem. That time, total number, total amount is equal to, total amount is equal to 1000 rupees. That number of children or students, number of students is 40. Number of students is 40. Suppose the amount, collected amount is 1000 rupees. Collected amount is 1000 rupees. Number of students, some students, I know your strength is 46 students, your class have. Some students that day absent. Somebody forgot to take that money. We got only 40 students money. 40 students money. What is the average amount of each student? What is the average amount of each student? How can find out? What is the equation? Average. How average? To find out, average is equal to total by number. Total by number. അപ്പോൾ ടോട്ടലിനെ ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ, ടോട്ടലിനും നമ്പറിനും ബേസ് ചെയ്തിട്ടാണ് നമ്മൾ എന്ത് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നത്? ആവറേജ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കുന്നത്. അപ്പൊ ആവറേജ് കാണാനുള്ള ഇക്വേഷൻ എന്താണ്? ടോട്ടൽ ബൈ നമ്പർ. What is equation? Total by number. In the case of 6th A, how many amount got? 1000 rupees. How many amount got? 1000 rupees. Number of students, how many? 40. How many students there have? 40 students. I cut that 0, 10, 2 times, balance. What is the amount? 25 rupees. How many rupees? Each students give 25 rupees. That time you got 1000 rupees. Some students didn't give 20 rupees. Second one, 6th B. Find out the average. Total amount collected 1200. Number of students 30. What is the average amount collected each student? Find out. What is the equation? Okay, what is the answer you got? 40 rupees. Okay, 6th A collected how many rupees? 1000 rupees. Number of students 40. How many amount given or collected each student? How many amount given each student? 25 rupees. In the case of 6th B, in the case of 6th B, how many amount collected? How many amount collected? 25 How many amount? 1,200 rupees. How many students there have? 30 students. What is the amount you got? How many amount you got? Each student give? How many amount? 40 rupees. In the case of another method, I will do 6A, 6A, 1,000 rupees, 40 students, 25. Next one, 6th B, 1,200 rupees, 40 students. That class also 40 students. How many rupees you got? 30 rupees. In this case, amount is different. 6th A, how many rupees got? 1,000 rupees. In the case of 6th B, 1,200 rupees is given. That the students' number is same. Students' number is same. In these two cases, number of students is 40. That I want to comparing. Which class is more better? Which class is more better? 6th B. 6th B is how many rupees given? 1,200 rupees. Each student how many rupees collected or paid? How many rupees paid each student? 30 rupees. Okay. In this model, comparing, which is used, average is used. Which is used, average is used. This is the first use of average. What is the use of average? For comparing. For comparing. Next one is, I told what is the simple meaning of average is equal to? Average is the middle term. Average is the middle term. Want to do one example of that? In this case, some number is given. That number is consecutive numbers. What do you mean by consecutive numbers? In the case of consecutive numbers, that answer is average. Answer of average is middle number. What do you mean by consecutive number? Did you know? What is a consecutive number? Consecutive number means a continuous number. What is a continuous number? I give another example. Listen. One consecutive number is given 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I give one number. Which type of number this? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Which type of number? Even numbers. What is the average of this number? What is the average of this number? This is the question. Okay. Find out what is the equation. Average is equal to total by number. Total by number. Average equation is total by number. Find out the total. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10. This is the total. How many numbers? How many numbers? Total by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 numbers. Write down 5. Find out the total. 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 6, 12, 12 plus 8, 20, 20 plus 10, 30. Number of items, 5. What is the answer? 5. How many times in 30? 6. You listen. 6 is the middle number. Our question, that is 6 is the middle number. The average and middle number is the same. Average and middle number is the same. All of you got answer? All of you got? Some continuous, consecutive or even numbers is given. Consecutive, even numbers is given. This method only used for consecutive numbers. Which one? Consecutive numbers. That is which method is used? One set of consecutive numbers is given. First step is find out the sum of that numbers. Find out the sum of that numbers after divide by number of items. Number of items. How many number of items? How many number of items? 5 numbers. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers. Divided by 5. Okay. And after dividing, what is your answer? 6. Listen to our question. Which one is the middle number? That also 6. The average, that's the simple meaning. Average is the middle term. Average is the middle term. Okay. So how many questions in our textbook have? That also want to do. One method is given. Next one. Another. What do you mean by natural numbers? What is the natural numbers? Natural number means our counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That number is given. Find out the average. What is the average of first 5 natural numbers? That is the question. What is the average of first 5 natural numbers? Find out what is the average. Average is equal to total by number. Total by number. Find out the total. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 3, 6. 6 plus 4, 10, 10 plus 15. 15 by how many items? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 divided by 5. What is the answer? 3. 3 is the middle number. Average and middle number is equal. The average is very simple. Average is very simple. What is the, how can find out average? Total by number. Total by number. That connected some equations also. 3 terms also in average. Average, total, number. Which are the 3 terms? Average, total, number. 1, 2 missing some terms. This that how can do? How can find out? This equations 1 to write your notebook. Average. How can find out average? Average is equal to total by number. Average is equal to total by number. Next one, how can find out number? How many items there have? How many numbers there have? How can find out? Total by average. Total by average. Next one is, how can find out total? How can find out the total? Total how can find out? That other 2 items want to multiply. Other 2 items want to multiply. Okay. All of you write and study 10 times this equation. What is the first one? Average. How can find out average? Average? Total by number. What do you mean by total? Some textbook have sum. Sum and total is equal. Okay. How can find out average? Total by number. Total by number. How can find out number? How can find out number? Total by average. Total by average. How can find out total? How can find out total? You know, total. That is a large amount. Total. That I want to multiply. When got that large amount for multiplying time. Okay. Don't forget. Which one? Only multiply which time? Find out the total. Find out the total. Total, how find out time? Average into number. Average into number. Okay. All of you study the 3 equations. Average. Average is equal to total by number. Next one, number. How can find out number? That's the first equation. No change total. Only change average. Average want to change. Number change into average. Number കാണുമ്പോൾ എന്ത് വേണം? ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇക്വേഷനിലെ ടോട്ടൽ ബൈ നമ്പർ എന്നുള്ളടത്ത് ആ നമ്പർ പോയിട്ട് എന്തായിട്ട് മാറും? ആവറേജ് ആയിട്ട് മാറും. ടോട്ടൽ കാണുമ്പോൾ മാത്രം നമ്മൾ എന്ത് ചെയ്താൽ മതി? മറ്റ് 2 ഐറ്റംസ് മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യാം. ഓക്കെ. ഈസി അല്ലേ ഇക്വേഷൻ? Don't forget for write and study. Today, which one is today we will discuss it? Which chapter? New chapter, second chapter, average. This is a new term for you. Okay. What do you mean by average? Average means simple meaning. Average means middle term. Average means middle term. What is the use of average? For forecasting. Another one. What is the use? Another use for comparing. Comparing for 2 same numbers, same topic or same numbers. That one comparing for mark of max exam mark. Another one is the 6th standard students height or 6th standard students years. That one to comparing time want to use average. Okay, so many problems we want to we discussed. That one case, the when got the average and middle number is same. That listen that word consecutive numbers. Which one? consecutive numbers. What do you mean by consecutive? Consecutive means continuous numbers. Don't forget that word. In this chapter, that word is so many times want to use. Okay, consecutive numbers. One set of consecutive number is given. You want to find out the average. That middle number and average is the same. Middle number and average is the same. I will give some homework. That is simple homework. Want to do. I will give the through WhatsApp. Okay. I hope all of you understood this topic. So many word problems also related this topic. We will discuss the next class. Okay. Don't forget for that equation want to write and study doing. No want to forget that. Okay. Thank you.